Hello everyone, this is Tarot Between Sisters. I am Lady Phoebe, and this is a daily general reading. I just did a video and I don't even know why I brought this crystal up again because I can't remember the name of it. Oh, I was hoping it would just come to my head. And it just didn't. So I'm gonna pick a different crystal that I do actually know the name of. She's kind of been featured before, but I'm gonna say it again because she deserves. What do I got in here? Oh, I got lots of little things in here. Okay, this one. Okay, so this is quartz, clear quartz. But the reason why I love it so much, do you see all the little babies? And look at this one, it's got 2-point heads on it. There's something about being able to see when the crystal's growing out of the matrix. So a lot of times we see crystals that are just single points, right? Single point crystal. We don't see where it's growing out of. This one I love because you get to see its foundation. Like, where did it come from? And that is actually really important. I don't know if this is going to be the theme of today's video, but it might be because I'm going there. To be able to see where people are coming from really allows you to have patience and compassion for them. Whenever there's someone that is treating someone poorly, they've generally been treated poorly themselves. And then the person that treated them poorly, they've been treated poorly. And it's this cycle that we don't break because we don't realize it. But on your end, like, we take things really personally, right? Especially if we've gone through stuff, because everybody has trauma. Everybody. There's not one person in this world that can go, honestly, I've got nothing to deal with. No, I'm good. No, you're in denial. You're not good. Every single person has stuff that they got to do. And we all come from somewhere. We all have a foundation. We all have a base of trauma or love or whatever, right? And it can be a lot of mix of both. But we all have this foundation that we have grown out of. And that really does dictate how we act. Until we start looking in and trying to understand our actions, we are just on an autopilot. We're just a crystal growing out of the ground, and we are at the whim of that foundation until we stop and look. So if you can understand that everybody that is the abuser, and I'm doing that because they've been a victim as well, like, this is not a label I'm putting on them, but everyone that you see as abusive, they have been abused. So not to say that you put yourself in harm's way and say, oh, it's okay, you can abuse me because you've been abused and whatever. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is you remove yourself from said situation because you don't want to put yourself in an abusive place. But when you're walking away, you love them and you understand and you have compassion for their foundation and for their story. And so what you've done there is you have gone past that cycle of abuse and you've stopped it. And you have given this person love, which is what they're actually calling out for, is love. When someone's abusive, they're screaming way too aggressively, but that's what they're doing, and they are calling out for love. And we just see it as attack. And so what we do is we feel defensive and we feel attacked, and so then we attack back. I need to protect myself from you. I need to attack you back. I'm going to match your energy. The minute, though, that you realize, oh, okay, I see what's happening. I'm going to take myself out of this situation because you putting yourself in an abusive situation is not loving for you. So at most, you take yourself out of that situation. But like I said, as you're doing that, you go, I recognize that you are talking out of pain and I want to love you. I'm going to give you what you are calling for, which is love, instead of condemn you and attack you back. Stopped. You have stopped that cycle. You have stopped any negativity, anything. You've actually worked on your own forgiveness, and you have brought yourself closer to experiencing whole oneness, whole love. And what you've done for them too is you have forgiven them, and they can feel that. Whether they act like it or not, our minds are all one. So they can feel that love in their mind. When they are ready to accept that love and that gift and that blessing and that miracle, they will. It's held for them. Spirit holds our blessings for us until we are able to receive them. So you have given them a miracle and a blessing. And what more gift could you do to this poor person that is feeling so hurt and traumatized that they need to project it to you and hurt you and traumatize you in order to have them feel a little, like, tiny bit of safety? So if we all could understand that more, honestly, attack would most likely end. And it may not end altogether because we do have a natural way of projecting out uncomfortableness when we are uncomfortable. But just think about all of the elevated situations that would just be squashed. If it didn't get called back, done. Okay. Well, we don't need to do any more because I just did the whole, no. Oh, that was not a good shuffle at all. And I'm using a new deck, if you could see. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to keep it going. This is the Muse deck. I'm going to keep on pushing through my blocks, just like I hope you guys are all pushing through your blocks too. Did one flip? New. Oh, it did too. Okay. Okay, that's enough. First card, 10 of Inspirations. So 10 of Wands. There is a burden that you have been carrying for far too long. Like, look at her. She's literally going through the desert carrying these burdens. I have been getting the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the 10, no, not 10 of Cups, because that's a really good one. 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords, so much. I think in the collective, there is a lot of completion happening. The cycles are ready to end, and all of these readings are just showing, and I've said this in every reading, but I can't help it because it's the exact same message coming through. There's some stagnant energy that is preventing us from that full completion. And so every reading I've done in the last, I swear, 4 days, the 10 of Wands or the 10 of, this is 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords has come up. It has come up. And so there's this we're being asked to let go of that stagnant energy that is holding us back. And right away, this wasn't the next card that fell out, but I want to address it because it's the one staring at me in the face. So this one, 4 of Emotions, 4 of Cups. It was upside down. And the interesting thing about this card, so if you look at it, the typical 4 cups is that you are too busy paying attention to these 3 cups that you don't want, and you're not seeing this cup that the universe is giving you that is exactly what you've asked for. That's what generally the 4 of Cups means. This one though, I'm getting, and I guess it's the same sort of thing, just looking at it a little bit differently. This one is saying you need to change your perspective. Because if you see, there's this cup here, right? And so if you're looking at just this cup that's empty, but if you change your perspective and you change what you're seeing, you're actually seeing there's 2 women coming together and kissing to create this chalice outline. So with the 10 of Wands saying you need to get rid of some stagnant energy, there's some stagnant thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back. There's something in you that you have held on to very, very tight, and you are unwilling to look at it. If you looked at it, hi William, hi buddy, hi. Actually, I'm really surprised that he doesn't try to jump on my lap when I'm doing these videos because he's normally like where we are, he is on us. So you're very respectful. Yeah, today, oh, now he's gonna want to. Okay, come on. There, look at the chubby pup. Oh, he just sneezed right in my eye. Oh, really? No, I don't know if this is gonna work. So there is something that you have held on to very tightly. If you were to just look at these beliefs, you would deem them crazy. You would look at them and go, what? Do you see what I'm holding on to here? This is ridiculous. So it's you just need to look at it. You just need to look at it. And the blocks that you're feeling is your reluctance to look at things. So it's not even like, I know that there's beliefs that you need to look at, but the actual block, because once you look at things, you are able to see that, okay, this does not belong. This does not belong in my goals. Why am I following it? Why am I putting my belief in it? What is going on? So your actual block is your avoidance of looking at it. So if you just say to yourself, okay, I am going to look at things Why do I make certain decisions? Why do I act the way that I do? With Spirit's help, because when you ask for Spirit's help, they will help you look at it through a loving lens. And when you look at things through loving lenses, the things that are unloving pop out like a sore thumb. You can see them and feel them so much more obviously when you have asked Spirit to help guide you in looking at it. Oh, my baby. That you, like I said, they will stick out like a sore thumb. Sore thumb. So that is the block. That is what you're being asked to let go of, that burden. And it is a burden. It sucks. It is a burden. So just look at it. Look in all those vases. There's 10 of them. Look in all of them and see what's in there. Some you will love and you'll want to keep because you're like, yes, this brings me happiness. Other stuff though, you're going to look at it and go, this serves me not at all. And a lot of those things are beliefs that your parents have given you. And it's not there, parents try to teach us what they have learned. And most of it is good stuff, right? Like how to cook for yourself, how to pay your bills, look both ways before you cross the street. No. Most of them are really good, but there's other beliefs that they have been taught by their parents and their parents and their parents that come out of fear, they come out of lack, they come out of abuse, they come out of trauma. Those are the ones that you have adopted that you don't need to carry with you anymore because they are just stagnant. They're keeping you stuck and you don't want to be stuck no more. You don't want to be stuck no more. And we got the priestess upside down. The priestess is the keeper of the veil. She is the one that she sits in front of the veil of Spirit, and she is like all knowing and all powerful. She's very connected to Spirit. She's upside down. Yeah, she's upside down. This reluctance to look at your blocks is causing you to feel unconnected. And so you feel very alone. So then what happens when we feel that alone too, we cling to the things that made us feel safe. And sometimes when we have a belief, even if it is not doing us any good, we hold on to it because it's our safe spot. It's the last time that we felt safe. It's the last time that we felt at home. Even though it is detrimental to us, even though it does nothing for us but bad, it doesn't bring any goodness to us, we still cling to it because we feel like it's our safe space. It's time to look at this and get a new, loving space that you feel safe in. Not out of fear of looking at things and clinging onto things so tightly because you just like, oh my God, this was the last time I felt at home. Allow yourself to look, okay? Allow yourself to look. Awakening. Whoa, 7 of Voices. This right now, so this in most decks, 7 of Voices is like the thief in your camp. And I feel that these beliefs are the thief in your camp, keeping you from your true happiness, keeping you from experiencing that awakening. We've got a lot of spiritual cards in this, like the Priestess and the Awakening card together. It's time to move to your next level. It's time to level up, baby, but you gotta get rid of that stagnant ass energy so that you can move past this. It's time, man. It's time. It's time to see those 2 women giving each other love rather than this cup that seems empty to you. It's time to change your perspective. It's time to stop giving these beliefs the power to steal your happiness. It's time to stop that. And it's time to embrace your awakening. It's time, man. It's time. It's time. Ooh, that was a good one. Whew. She's a powerful reading. Powerful reading. Well, I think that's it for me today. Choose love, then choose love again. Be compassionate to yourselves and be compassionate to others. I don't know if I need to recurl some pieces. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.